episode of Mighty Mac Week in Review. My name's Sarah Pasternak. I'm joined here by Dave Molinaro. It's Super Tuesday here on campus. We're kicking it off with two huge home games tonight in the CSAC quarterfinals.
One of those teams hosting a quarterfinal game tonight is the men's soccer team, but before that they had Senior Day hosting Cairn on Saturday. Let's take a look how they did. Senior Day at Draper Walsh Stadium, celebrating the careers of Aaron Bramble, Tyler Budgick, Will Carr, Mike Thompson, and Joe Weir. But just 34 seconds into the game, it's the freshman Alex Noel stealing the show, converting the penalty kick, putting the Mighty Macs up 1-0. The Highlanders did tie up the game 1-1 and are looking to take the lead here late in the first half. A little miscue between Bramble and Lebonski. Lebonski has to dive back, make this great save, keep the game 1-1, headed into the locker room. Freshman connection in the second half. Noel sends this pass over to the defense to Mark Stodmeyer, but his shot was blocked and goes just wide. Time winding down, late in the second half, Ben Gioloretto sends this absolute beauty of a pass up to Alex Noel, who's a little don't tease me, just please me 20-yard chip over the goalie's head to put the Mighty Macs up 2-1. With his efforts, he was later named to the CSAC Weekly Honor Roll, and as you see here, the Macs would celebrate the 2-1 win as they locked up third place in the postseason and will host number 6 Keystone on Tuesday night at 7:30. We caught up with a couple members of the program. We're joined here by 3 members of the Immaculata men's soccer program, head coach Joe Clementi and juniors Pat Friend and Alex Schuler. Guys, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
No problem. Big playoff game tonight. I know you guys know. It's 7:30, hosting Keystone. Pat, the Mighty Macs have had a great season so far. Can you talk a little bit about the season and how you guys are gearing up for tonight?
Yeah, I mean, this season has definitely gone pretty well for us. I remember being on the show last year and saying how we've been playing good soccer, just haven't been getting the results we wanted, and we turned that around this year and we started getting some more wins, started scoring some more goals, so we were able to clinch the third seed in the playoffs, get our first home playoff game in 6 years for the program, so we're pretty excited for tonight.
And then, Alec, we have Keystone tonight. Earlier in the season, beat them 3-0, but as you know, it's tough to beat a team multiple times. What are some of the things they bring? I know, they have a prolific scorer, Eddie Analbi, one of the best players in the conference. Them, and along with some of the other good things they do. Can you talk about kind of the tactical approach tonight?
Yeah, sure. Well, they're going to be a confident side coming in. They just got a big win to get into the playoffs against the number 1 seed. They got a really good goal scorer, one of the top goal scorers in the league, but I think we got one of the best back lines in the league as well, led by Pat Friend, and back there with Joe Lebonski in the net, so I think we can take care of him.
And Joe did just get Defensive Player of the Week, and we're going to send it over to you, Coach Joe. 2 years ago, you start as the head of this program. You come in, a last-place team, a young team, but the talent is there. Did you think that in just 2 short years we're going to go from last place to hosting a playoff game?
To be honest, Steve, I was hoping we could do it in 1 year. This team has, when I first took over, I knew right away the potential was there. A lot of good players, these guys sitting next to me, and they really just kind of needed a little bit of guidance and really belief. And I knew that from the beginning that they had the potential. And it took an off season of work and leadership to really push this program to the next level and where we are now. Really, to me, to change a program, it all comes down to your culture. And we pride ourselves on having, what I consider one of the best team cultures in the conference. And it goes without showing the results have really showed well for us this year because of that.
Quarterfinal game tonight versus Keystone. Joe, Pat, Alec, good luck. Thank you guys for coming in. Make sure you come out to Draper Walsh Stadium, 7:30. If the Macs do win tonight, then on Thursday they will travel to Marywood for the CSAC semifinal with the championship game on Saturday. We want to wish good luck to the whole team. Make sure you come out tonight, Draper Walsh Stadium at 7:30.
The women's volleyball team was looking to secure a CSAC home playoff game for tonight when they played Marywood on Saturday on Senior Day. Here are the highlights. The women's volleyball team honored lone senior Colleen Martin just prior to the start of their match. After winning the first set 25-19, the Mighty Macs looked to lock down the second set when Arden Vizard gets a big spike from the back line for the point and gives the Macs a 25-14 win in set number 2. Later in the third set against the Pacers, the Mighty Macs trying to take a commanding lead in the set. They get the dig from Truitt, the set from Jones, and the spike from Gabby Guerrera for the big point. To finish off the match and to secure 4th seed in the conference, Allie Leonard gets the diving dig, Jones with the short set, and Kiefer with the nice drop shot to get the point as the Max swept the Pacers in 3 sets. Shelby Belk was named CSAC Player of the Week for the first time in her career as she led the team with 14 kills. This is the 2nd straight postseason appearance for IU, and they will host Marywood again on Tuesday at 6. Make sure to come out and support.
We're here gearing up for the playoffs with junior on the Immaculata volleyball team, Allie Leonard. Allie, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me, Dave.
No problem. So the Muddy Max, the program's been in good shape recently. The 2nd straight playoff berth. Last year made it to the semifinals. Gearing up for another playoff run tonight, 6 o'clock, hosting Marywood in Alumni Hall. We do have a home game. And we wanted to hear from the crowd at home. So we actually do have one question. And just a shout out, because I know he's a big fan down in West Virginia. Dan Meyer gave us the question today, her buddy from high school. And Dan wanted to wish the team good luck. And then he also asked, with the team focusing in on this playoff game, what were you guys doing in practice the past few days leading up to it?
We've really been working kind of on a rotation so we get comfortable playing next to each other and who we're going to be next to. And we've kind of been looking at their weaknesses and their strengths and kind of trying to work on them and capitalize on their weaknesses as well as our own strengths and weaknesses.
Mm-hmm. We've been playing well. Arden Vizard, Shelby Belk, who just got Player of the Week. Mm-hmm. A lot of good players. And we did beat Marywood on Senior Day just a few days ago. Mm-hmm. So people could be thinking, a trap game maybe, but I think you guys are really locked in. What are you remembering from that last match getting ready for tonight?
We were really strong at the net on Saturday. Our blocks were good, which kind of have been one of our weaknesses during the year. We kind of stepped it up, and our serve-receive has been a weakness too. And we both stepped that up, so we're kind of we were on a high on Saturday, and we want to just kind of continue that. And we're seeing them again. They know us, and we know them, and we just hope that we can come out on top again. Mm-hmm.
The crowd's been great in Alumni Hall a lot, so make sure you come out tonight, Alumni Hall, 6 o'clock, to see Allie and the Mighty Max take on the Marywood Pacers. Good luck in the playoffs.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks for coming in.
With the win, women's volleyball can travel to either Cabrini or Newman on Thursday for the semifinals, with the CSAC Championship taking place on Saturday.
Cross country was in action at the championships this weekend. Let's see how they did.
The women's team had a great finish in 2nd place overall, led by Diana Cusick finishing in a 2nd place overall. Cusick, along with Kayla Rimkus, who finished 7th, were named 1st team All-CSAC, and Bridget Doherty, who finished 10th, earned 2nd team All-CSAC. The men's team finished the conference race 4th overall, led by Angel Chamal Rodriguez, who finished 2nd overall to earn 1st team All-CSAC again.
Field hockey team finished their season on a high note with a pair of wins consecutively. They defeated Cedar Crest 6-0 with a pair of goals from Nicole Dominic and Meg Dunnigan, along with single goals from Hillary Burkholder and Kayla Williams. The Max then followed up that with another 5-1 victory over Notre Dame with 2 goals from Brooke Robinson and single goals from Dominic, Donegan, and Katonia.
The women's soccer team lost the final 2 games of their season to Delaware Valley and to Cabrini. In the year-end awards, Carly Mararki was named Honorable Mention All-CSAC and Erica Buckley was named to the All-Sportsmanship team. Congratulations to all of the All-CSAC winners from both women's soccer and both cross-country teams.
Just a reminder of all the action on campus today. The women's volleyball team has a quarterfinal game hosting Marywood 6 o'clock in Alumni Hall. Right after that, the men's soccer team hosting Keystone for their quarterfinal matchup out at Draper Walsh Stadium. Make sure you come out and support the Max. If not, you can follow it all on Twitter, #SuperTuesday.
It is definitely #SuperTuesday. Good luck to the teams. That's all we have for this episode of Mighty Mac Week in Review. My name's Sarah Pasternak.
And I'm Dave Molinaro.
And go Max.